Okay, it starts out we can all be heroes.org. They said DC's matching 100% for I think it's childhood poverty or hunger relief in Africa. And then there's a commentator, a guy that I'm sure is supposed to be Rush Limbaugh, talking about how murderers should be expunged from society if they're convicted of a felon. It's kind of funny. Um, they run the credits then at the beginning that shows some old footage of Superman like he was drawn in the 40s and 50s, which is pretty cool. And then they show a kid's cartoon with Superman catching two bad guys that I don't know if they robbed a bank. It's really, really cartoonish, like maybe if you were 5 or 6, which is kind of cool. And then it starts out he gets into combat. This is spoiler alert with Atomic Skull. The guy he can melt cars, has energy blasts from his eyes. He's real strong. Um, he could touch people and turn them to ash, and he starts that in the first more political commentary with attorneys, lawyers in the beginning. He gets bigger and bigger throughout. There's some kind of gene bomb that created him that's still going off, and his weakness is large bodies of water. Somehow the water evaporates, he turns it to steam, and it takes almost all his energy. He usually like passes out. Um, so Superman kind of has the same code as Batman, and I'm starting to favor the more I see of Superman. Not that this is not really good, but it has the same code as what he won't kill like Batman. Batman just seems more human than an actual alien. There's a lot of overlap. Then it moves into laser battles versus giant genetic engineered insects, and I think it's two made-up countries. It's supposed to be like India and Pakistan at war, which I think will happen very soon in the next couple of years. Uh, then it cuts. Superman stops that battle. The elite show up, which is 4 characters led by Manchester Black. He's like really the main character. The other ones are maybe 20% of the action, and he's probably 60. Uh, they're weird characters. I haven't seen them before. I don't know where these characters come from. If it's they're all real powerful. If it's from the comic books. Uh, um, then it cuts away like a day or two later. There's some fat white guys that do a terrorist attack. They blow up some kind of channel in England. Superman's already met with Manchester Black there, and they work together and get save all the people that's in these tunnels that are flooding with these train cars. And um, then Superman, the Manchester Black and his crew go back to this like flying alien giant insect fish thing that can teleport in between dimensions or something. It's really weird looking. I guess it's the another plot device that was needed. Superman has these super robots that work at his Fortress of Solitude, which I haven't seen before. Um, the Atomic Skull character gets loose again, and then there's a guy that I'm sure is supposed to be Obama. He dies, gets turned to ash in an atomic blast from the Atomic Skull while trying to shield his son, which is kind of weird. And um, the giant fish bring the elite in and out of the scene. They teleport away because Superman is trying to stop them because they're violent. And the overall theme is dreams lift us up, violence not the answer, and violence isn't the solution, and Superman won't kill. Then there's a big finale in the end. They get in a battle on the moon, and Superman, well, I don't want to give it away, but it's Superman like you never seen him before, and he gives a psychopath a frontal lobotomy. Apparently, he has some kind of brain tumor, and that's where he gets his power from. But and then Superman slaps him around. That's kind of the end of it. But I left a lot out on purpose. It's really good. It's kind of clunky the way the plot devices move along, and it gets really childish. There's a super overtones more than I've seen in any other cartoon for political commentary and anti-war. It's very original. It's laid out well. Other than like some of the plot devices is kind of strange, especially the alien fish teleporter thing. But I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'd recommend watching it. I've watched it twice in the last 24 hours, which is really unusual for me. I watched it again once so I could do this review. Uh, Oh, it's not a bad movie. I think kids, adults, and teens would all enjoy it. The like I said, the elite are some weird characters. I think there's some overtones of working between um, British and the U.S. government, and there's a UN in here at one scene. And like I said, the other characters are kind of weird. One's a magician. One's kind of like some kind of bug lady, and then one strong. I don't know if he's like half Korean, half black. I don't know. This big guy that has these weird chains. I don't know why he's wearing these broken chains the whole time. It, it's all kind of weird, but it's different. Like I said, I don't know if it's from some of the cartoons, but it really goes into psychopaths and terror, and I think you'll really enjoy watching it. I'll try to remember exactly how long it is. I think it's widescreen. It says it's 74 minutes. Um, The artwork and the characters are great. Sounds really good. Um, like I said, other than some of the weird flows and I don't know. I guess it's directly taken from the comic book. It's more like a comic book turned into a cartoon than any of the Superman movies. Definitely original. Um, I enjoyed it. I recommend it. I think you would enjoy it.